Hi guys. So today I am going to do a review on myself. Just a little Q&A that might answer all of your questions. I'm not good at these things, so we'll go along as we go. My girl challenged me, her addiction 88, to do this video. So I figured it's a good way to let everybody know out there what I'm about, and she gave me a list of questions, and I'll start right now. So, let's see. What is your middle name? My middle, my middle name is Justin. Um, Daniel Justin Hyam is the full name, but I think it has a good ring to it. What is your favorite color? It's been blue most of my life. I think it used to be another color. I do usually like darker tones though. Who was your first best friend? My first best friend, I was 7, would be Tom Bataki. And I just remember his family moving in, and there wasn't a lot of kids in my neighborhood. So like for a long time, like we always hung out. We had moments, but like I haven't talked to him in a little bit, but we had good times. Let me see what else. How tall are you? Well, I'm actually not as tall as people think. I'm like 5'6". Of course, for the longest time, my girl said I was 5'5", or short as fuck. I'm still taller than her though. But fun people are in fun sizes, so it works for me. Cats and dogs. I would say I love all animals. We have a cat, Athena, but because of the apartments, I would have rather had a dog, but that's just me. I love brindle pits, especially I used to have one where I used to live, and it used to be, I would say, probably the best dog I ever had. She was so loving. It's a shame that they get bad raps. Like all stereotypical dogs that get bad raps, like they're adorable. It just depends on who treated them, Give dogs a chance, yo. That's horrible. Funniest moment throughout school. Funniest moment throughout school. I guess I can't really say too much, but I think what comes close to that is somebody set fire to one of the classrooms. And this was during winter, and we ended up outside. I didn't have my jacket with me. It was in my locker. The one day I don't wear it around because it was too hot. And I wound up going outside, and it was so cold that luckily there was a school nearby, but it was like 30 minutes later. Oh, let's go to the other school. Then we warmed up in there for like, what, 10, 15 minutes? Oh, let's go back. I was like, yeah, that was fun. How many countries have you visited? None. It's sad to say, but I wish I did. Are you gone to college? I did start a little bit of college, but I found out that it wasn't, I guess, what I was looking for at the time. I'm still open on the idea of something like that, but maybe it was something that I might actually like. What was your favorite worst subject in high school? Well, that's easy. That would be math. Um, that was not an easy class to get by in. I've always had trouble with that. Other than that, I'm pretty smart. Sometimes common smart. It just depends. Let's see. What is your favorite drink? I guess I would say. I guess I like Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb. Can't find diet in Mr. Pibb for some reason. It's just weird. Um, what is your favorite animal? I really can't say that because I love all animals, really. But if I really had to choose one, probably like maybe a wolf? I don't know. They're just unique. Hence, Nightlycan. By the way, it's not Nightlycan, it's Nightlycan. People get that wrong. And that's because when I made my gamer tag, they wouldn't let me space it. So, people make that mistake all the time. But it's all good. I just thought I'd let you know. What is your favorite perfume? I don't wear perfume, but I wear like a knockoff of like Calvin Klein cologne, and it seems to work. My girl loves it. Tea or coffee? I like being herbal, like healthy, so tea would be good, but I also like coffee because you get caffeine out of it. Well, you get caffeine out of both of them, but I'd say probably coffee has more delicious flavors to it, so let's do coffee. What would you or have you name your children? Well, we talked about this, me and my wife, and Wyatt and Brielle seems like good names, and I completely agree with it. Um, like Wyatt, I like the name because it reminds me of the hero westerner from back in the day. It's just unique. What sports do you play or have you played? Does gaming count? No. In my earlier years, I had played baseball and football. I love both sports. I do like football more just because it's more active. In the past, I have played dodgeball, like in class, and that was my favorite. In fact, there was a moment where I somehow survived, and it was just one on one with this guy, and for 5 minutes we were trying to get each other out, and it was like one of the most awesome moments in high school because like as soon as I got him, it was over, and everybody on my team was just like rushing in and just like yeah, yeah, and I just being that I was a shy kid and I didn't have too many friends in high school, like I felt like that was a moment for me, and I liked it. Um, what is your favorite book? I haven't read too many books, but I would say I've always loved stuff from like John Steinbeck and Shakespeare, and more recent ones like I read Witch and Wizards, and I thought that was pretty good. Who are your who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Um, Recently, new ones that I came across that inspired me. Aaron from Aaron's Gaming and Tutorials, and then there's like Vanos Gaming, Died Nanogla, I Am Wildcat, uh, Jiggly Panda. There are other gamers, but they it's kind of cool. Um, yeah, those are the only ones I can really think of right now. So Other YouTubers, I guess, too, would be Her Addiction 88. She's my wife, but she's really inspired me to do better with videos. And I know I keep having a horrible habit of not looking at the camera. It's something I gotta get used to. So sorry about that. What is your favorite movie? Oh, I have a lot of good favorites. I guess the one that got me inspired to movies was the original Spider-Man. It just happened like right after 9/11. So like I remember going to the theater with my dad, and he took me to the theater, and we were sitting there, and halfway through the film something happened, and we were waiting there for almost 30 minutes, and then the movie came back on. So that was interesting. Are you single or taken? Sorry, ladies, I'm taken. Bye. She is a very lovely wife, and as much as I probably drive her nuts, she supports me, and I support her. All I can say is she's very lovely. What's your idea of an ideal first date? Um, when I was dating, I would say that my best scenario of dating would be just to get to know the person. Like, try not to go like all out on the first date. Like, just try to figure out ways to find activities or something that doesn't cost you too much or nothing at all. It's funny because on my first day with my wife, I had so much fun with her. Like, we went from a park to a historical battlefield, and I showed her this cool area, and then I took her out to eat. The things that I just said you shouldn't do, but a couple years later, here I am. I will never forget those days. How many girlfriends, boyfriends have you had? I've had 0 boyfriends. Girlfriends, just at least a couple. Everybody else was just dating, and sometimes you date around to find who you love, and there's some funny stories about those. I've had horrible experiences, especially when you try online dating. It's not great. Do I have... Oh, that's the wrong one. Do you... No. I keep skipping ahead. Favorite memory from childhood. My favorite memory from childhood is when my parents... This was when I was into baseball, like as a kid. They got me to have a birthday at the Senators baseball field while they were having a game. I thought that was really cool. And I think I got to go out on the field. So that was fun. I think a bunch of people that I knew came too. Do you speak any different language, and how well? The only other language I learned was German, and I only know a tiny bit. So not that great. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a sister. I am the oldest, so that's that. How do you describe your fashion sense? In the beginning, before I met my wife, unfortunately was a little horrible. And I was at least in a little better shape. I'm still in good shape, just not exactly the greatest. Uh, but I would say that it's got better. I mean, I'm wearing this shirt that has like a skull decal, so that's better than what I would have worn back in the day. What is your favorite restaurant? Honestly, I'm not picky. Like, I could go to a Japanese steakhouse, but my wife probably wouldn't. um, I would say Applebee's, Ruby Tuesdays, TGI Fridays. I love food, so don't matter. um, what are some of your favorite TV shows? Of course, obviously I am a nerd, so I do like stuff that's cartoony, like Family Guy, Simpsons, and then there's like Bob's Burgers. Um, and then I'll watch shows that was on television at one point, but probably isn't now. Like, like anime of like shows. Um, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. But I will watch like normal shows, that might be like a dystopian kind of show. Or, oh, there's a vampire, or there's magic. My wife's gotten me into some shows, so it's been kind of fun. uh, PC or Mac? Long debated, but I can't do a Mac. I'm so sorry. If you have a Mac, I'm sorry, but I just can't deal with that stuff. I just prefer PC because I feel like it's more reliable. I've had issues with Macs before and they're just not fun. And then you always have to like get somebody to help you. It's ridiculous. What phone do you have? iOS versus Android. I have an Android phone. I just prefer that over Apple products because I just don't trust them. Tell us one of your bad habits. Which one? I would say a bad habit of mine is maybe I forget to do things sometimes. And sometimes my wife has to remind me. And that is not good. Because, like, I'm supposed to not do things without her telling me. I mean, well, you know what I mean. I'm supposed to do things without her telling me, basically. And I make the mistake of just, getting distracted with so many things in my head, and then it just like, wait, what? Oh, right. I'll take care of it right away. Uh, I mean, that's pretty much it for the questionnaires. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment under this video. Other than that, you should check her out. It's Her Addiction 88. And, thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. Please subscribe. I also have a Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram if you want to follow my current things. Other than that, thank you for watching.